Alright, the last video got cut off, but basically, I was saying, I feel pretty fulfilled, which is new and different, and there's a lot of things that I do want to do, and my mind is becoming a lot more clearer to see exactly how I want to implement those things in my life. I want to travel. Like, I've said that for a while, but now I'm like very, very clear about it, and I actually see the road to that happening very soon for me. But whoa, this guy almost just backed right into me there. But even within that, that was crazy. Yeah, when you see people like that, you just gotta stay far away from. Look, he backing up again. He's in the middle of the road. Just remind you that. Even inside of wanting to travel and like really desiring that, I don't feel in lack because I'm not doing that right now. I just feel like, okay, that would be a nice next step and next addition to what I already have going on. I want to make sure I get in the gym and I get consistent with that. Possibly do some running. Like, there's other things that I want to make sure that I'm implementing in my life that I think would bring me joy, fulfillment, that would improve upon what I'm doing now. But I don't feel in lack because I'm not doing it yet. And that's so different for me. I've always been when I get this, once I get to this space, and all I gotta do is just make this amount or do this or do that. And that's just such a conditional approach to life. That's such a conditional approach to joy. And the problem with that is you can always find a reason to be unhappy. You can always find a reason for joy to be absent. I mean, there's people who are billionaires, and like you said, everybody's miserable. They're miserable. The people around them are miserable. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Now, I'm not saying money can't do anything to assist your life, but I'm saying it's not everything. And it's not just about money, right? It could be you get in that position you wanted. It could be just that thing that you thought was going to fix your life, and then you find out, oh, that was never really the problem. And I think the problem is learning how to be fulfilled as you are and understanding that you're already enough. Your life is enough. It's a canvas that you paint on, and that doesn't mean that you should be content no matter where you are. You might not be in a space where contentment is warranted, right? Maybe you're in a space where you need to be discontented and you need to go and do something about it in that action. But I still think even in that space, you don't need to feel as if there is something wrong with your life. Because ultimately, if you're choosing the path that you're going on now, even if you haven't for the past 10 years, that choosing is right. You're an agent of your own direction, and that's what more powerful space could you be in? Because that's what we're meant to do. Is we're meant to experience life. We're meant to explore ourselves in the world. So if you're doing that, you're already winning in a sense. It might not look like the winning that you want to see yet, but that doesn't mean that everything's going wrong or your life is over. No, everything's just been leading up to that moment where you choose, okay, I'm going to take my life into my own hands, and I'm going to do it with intention. I'm going to do it with grace, and I'm going to do it with patience. I don't think you could be in a better spot than that. I just don't. And it's still, like, there's other stuff too. Like, there's not just, you get to that space and there's nothing else. No, like, I'm more peaceful than I've ever been. And even though I'm not looking for a relationship right now, I would love to see that in my future someday. Do I know when is going to be the right time? I'm not sure. Do I know how I'm going to find that person? Do I feel like I've completed all of the stages of relationship trial and testing or whatever you want to call it? No. But when it's the right time, it'll be the right time. But I'll talk to y'all later.